All right, let's get it. Welcome to another episode of the Marsh Buice Podcast. I am him. I'm Marsh Buice. And today, man, we're going to dive deep into the world of value creation because this is a competitive marketplace that you're in today. The question is not, do your customers know you? But more importantly, do they need to know you? And why? It's not enough to be a friendly face or just some pleasant contact. It's about being that irreplaceable, must-have, go-to kind of guy that offers unique solutions and advantages to your customers. Today, we're going to explore the fine line between being nice to know you, there's a bunch of them out there, and how you can shift into being one of those need to know you kind of people, and how crossing it could be the key to unlocking unprecedented success for you and your business. You want to get off this hamster wheel that you're on? It just seems like and like nothing's happening. It's because in the marketplace, it's just nice to know you. But why do they need to know you? Why is it and how is it that I can become top of mind, that pro that blurs everybody else behind me? So, man, it's time to prime your mind. And let's dive into the strategies and the mindset shifts necessary to turn nice to know you into need to know you. And in the process, redefine your value propositions in the way customers perceive you. Now, stay tuned to the end because I've got some self-reflective questions. This is your homework that you do after the podcast, because I don't want this episode to be nice to hear. I need you to come back. I want you to listen to this episode and really, with these self-reflective questions, say, this is the one I need to hear. And these questions are going to help me get off the X and start getting moving in my life. All right? So let's rock out with today's episode. So is it simply nice to know you? Or is it necessary for your clients to need to know you? The difference between these two questions may explain why people aren't paying you. To create a need for your services, dude, you got to offer something unique. And it's two of them. Are you solving a problem that they have, or can you give them a distinct edge? And if your customers are unaware of the benefits that you're providing, then it's merely nice to know you. People pay for an edge, and they're seeking solutions or advantages that only you can offer. But they don't realize what they could gain from you if it's just a pleasantry every time, a pleasant acquaintance to just nice to know you. Nice to know you is where it starts. Need to know you is where the magic happens. So ask yourself, how can you solve a problem or give someone a unique advantage in the marketplace? When your audience comes to you, dude, the only thing they're searching for is results. Because, see, they've been doing it on their own for years, and they're frustrated by the lack of progress. And they want to know that you can deliver on those results and how you can give them a distinct edge in the marketplace. And your message has to reflect this. Your actions, your words, and your post should all construct a platform that showcases your unique abilities to solve problems and give someone an advantage. It ain't about the price. It's not. You think it is. It's not. Price is the most irrelevant thing. But if you make it all about price, then what you do is you increase the risk. Because all you're doing is you're talking about price. You're racing to the bottom line. So you're doing a bunch of work for nothing. Either you're not converting at all, or the ones you do convert are the bottom feeders, and they're paying you pennies for what you're actually worth. But it's because you fixate on the price. Let me tell you something. Once you establish yourself as a need to know you kind of person, you're going to find that your price is too low. And you probably need to double or triple your offer because you'll have shown in the marketplace through your words, through your actions, through your results, through your post, through the consistency that you can give someone a distinct edge and pull them out of this rut and provide results that they've only dreamed of. You should always be building value. So don't fixate on the price, man. It's about the value. Because when the perceived risk is high and the value is low, the sale is always going to be difficult. You got to just create value. So you need to build value. And the way that you do this is in providing unique solutions and advantages that only you can provide. You're like a human trademark. But the problem is, you know your stars and scars. You know where you've come from. And so you have these self-limiting beliefs, and you're reflecting those self-limited beliefs onto your customers. Your customers sense that, they feel that. You're not as confident, you're pulling your punch, and you make a low offer. And they either walk away from your low offer or they accept it, and you're pissed off because you're doing a bunch of work for pennies on the dollar. Look, people don't read self-help books just for fun. I know I sure as hell don't. I got all these books behind me. None of them are for just pure enjoyment. No, you buy the book because you want to know what the author knows. I buy the book because I want to know what you know. You got the results. I want them too. Let me get in there. And if you think about it, the same applies for professional services like attorneys. You don't pick an attorney because you want to hang out with them at the bar. You pick them because they can give you an advantage. They can provide a solution and cut through all the clutter and cut through all the BS. Years ago, an attorney I used, I kept trying to warm up to him. I kept trying to get to know him better. He wouldn't open up. He would not. And the reason being is because he knew he was an OG. He knew, look, I'm just here to provide a solution. I'm here to give you an advantage. And that's it. We're not going to break bread together. We're not going to barbecue. I'm going to bill you. I'm going to give you the solution, and I'm going to send you a bill, and you're going to pay it. And the first time I met him, he said, this is my retainer fee, and this is how much I charge per hour. You want to do it or not? It was short and sweet. I was like, oh, you know why I chose him? I chose him because of his reputation in the industry. I chose him because he has established himself that he knows how to bring about results. Wasn't cheap, but it was worth it. Your audience will pay for your product or your services when they realize the unique insight and advantage that you can give them through your experience. Look, my 25 years in sales has equipped me to help other people overcome their challenges. See, sales is a profession. Selling is a life skill. And I have people that are in the sales industry, and I have other people in professional careers, and I have other coaches who are willing to pay me because they want to know what I know. And they want to know and learn how I can help solve their problems and how they can market themselves effectively. It's what I'm all about. That's my goal. That's your goal every day, man. You got to establish yourself that you've been where your customers are trying to go and that you can help them get there faster and that you can offer solutions based on your extensive experience with all kinds of clients in all kinds of situations with all kinds of experiences. And that's the foundation. That's the bedrock you got to build on. Your audience needs to understand this about you. Every interaction should emphasize the unique solutions and advantages that you offer. And once you create that need, trust me, they're willing to pay you for your services. And it'll be a rewarding experience for both them and you. They'll receive the advantages and solutions that they need, and you'll be well compensated for the years of investment that you've put into your craft. All right, so let me give you a few self-reflective questions, a little bit of homework for you. Because this ain't a nice to hear podcast. This is a need to hear podcast. And I'm just going to give you 3 of them. There's 10 of them. If you want the rest of them, email me, thesaleslife1@gmail.com, thesaleslife1@gmail.com, or DM me with your email address on Instagram or Twitter. And I'll get these over to you and sit down and write these things out. It'd be great to share with your team as well. And it's for free. I don't want anything from you. The only thing I want from you is for you to become successful. So the first question, what unique solution or advantage do you provide that's going to make you a need to know individual in your field? What makes you a need to know? 99.9% of people are nice to know. Great people can't convert. Why do they need to know you? This is going to take some digging, man. This may take you a month or two to really dig in and find out what makes me unique. What solutions can I provide? And I'll give you a hint. It's the results that you've created in your own life. There's your starter kit right there. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else and start looking at, well, how did I take my rusty, ragged self and rebuild this into the person that I've become today? I'm not where I want to be, but I'm damn sure on the way. And let me tell you something. The people that you help, you just got to be a step or two ahead of them. You don't have to be level 10 because there are plenty of level 0, level -5 people out there who are just trying to get back to baseline. And you may be on a level 2. If you've created results in your own life, then you're equipped to be able to help someone else. Why do they need to know you? How can you cut through the clutter? What was some of the misinformation that you got out there? And you're like, oh, this is bullshit. I can't even use this. And you weeded through it. It was a good starter kit for you, but you weeded through it, maximized your efficiencies, increased your know-how, and you absolutely light up when someone asks about it. There's your hot button right there. Second question, how am I demonstrating this unique value proposition to the marketplace? Am I clearly communicating this in my messaging and actions? Or are you just a nice to know you kind of person? Again, there's plenty of those out there. I'm not interested in fans. I'm interested in fanatics who are interested, who have a thirst to change their lives. That's all I want. I need 1,000 of them. I don't need 10 million. That's it. Last question. And there's more, but you got to ask for them. I'm not going to sit here and spoon feed you the whole time. thesaleslife1@gmail.com. The last one, and we're out of here. Am I focusing too much on the price of my services rather than the value that I provide? How can I shift this focus? It's all about building the value, man. And the value that you bring is what I just talked about. How have you provided solutions in your own life, results in your own life, and how can you give someone a unique advantage, a distinct edge, and bring out results and cut through the clutter and maximize their efficiencies in their own lives? That's it. That's the value. And this is a slow burn, man. This is something that's going to take some time. Don't look at the results. It's all about laying the brick. And it's going to reach this tipping point where people start reaching out to you. People start DMing you and asking you, hey, how can I get in on some of that? All right. Thanks so much for being a part of the Marsh Buice Podcast. For more, go to marshbuice.com. That's my name, marshbuice.com. And there you will find blogs, videos, older podcasts, just whatever you need, man. It's there. And if you need something more, in the bottom right is a mic from you to me. So if you have a question about today's episode, hit me up, man. Leave me a voice memo, and I'll hit you with one back. Or I'll write it to you, however you want it. thesaleslife1@gmail.com is my email address, or marshbuice.com, and you can hook up with me there. Be sure and connect with me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm banging away there daily, and you'll see stuff, man, that hadn't even made the podcast yet. So if you want a unique edge and advantage, and you want to be an early informant, and you want to get in on some of this stuff early, hook up with me there, man. It's all right there for you. All right. Remember, keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle, stay amazing. Peace.